Hey, what's up? Thought I'd do a quick video. We'll see if it's quick. It's never quick. Anyways, on getting into sharpening. What I recommend for a lot of people is to start with the Sharp Maker. It's fairly cheap. It's a tool that you'll probably use even when you know how to sharpen by other means. What I would highly, highly recommend, the whole point of this video, is to freehand sharpen. It's not, it may be a little bit scary, but it's not that hard. It's honestly not. To get like a perfectly even total mirror edge, it takes skill, but I don't think it's any special ability that, you know, you're either born with or you're not. I mean, of course there's, you know, if you can hold your hand still and you understand the basics of sharpening, which most people do, and if you lock your wrist, I don't think most people have a problem with it. It does take practice. I mean, it's something that you're going to want to have to learn. You're not going to accidentally just sharpen awesome. Probably not. Maybe you will, but anyways. For me, I feel like it's a better edge. You won't see like Murray Carter, I don't think, putting his knife in an Edge Pro or a Wicked Edge or anything. He's going to go to some Japanese stones. Like, I don't know, Japanese sword sharpeners and stuff. You're not going to see them use an Edge Pro and stuff like that. That sushi chef that I had recorded in that restaurant, all freehand, you won't see them using those systems. I'm into literally, I don't know, I wouldn't want to say, I'm in about 30 restaurants a day, maybe 20, anywhere between like 20 and 30 restaurants a day, and not one restaurant have I ever seen a Edge Pro or a Wicked Edge or a Sharp Maker. It's always the tri-stone thing, you know, it's got the water in the bottom and you spin the little triangle and it's got the different grits all the way around. So professional chefs, I mean, I know they're not looking for a show edge like most of us, you know, like. But I think to even get that show edge, you don't need the Wicked Edge or the Edge Pro. They're great tools, yes. But if you want to get into sharpening, a lot of people say, what system? I would say Sharp Maker. Because there you can understand the basics, and the Sharp Maker also has that where you can set the rods down and use them kind of like a bench stone. I think that's a nice system. Of course, you know, you probably already have it. But I would recommend, if you want to get into freehand sharpening, it can be a hobby all in and of itself. To me, if you're watching this, you're a knife guy, knife gal, like I always say, and I think it'll be rewarding as well. When you actually just take a flat stone and put an edge on a knife that will whittle hair, you know, it's kind of cool. I think it's more rewarding than clamping it in any system that you can find and doing it like that. Is it hard? No, I wouldn't say it's hard. There's techniques and stuff, and I want to make a little pointers video. I can't because I'm out and about. I just got about 5-10 minutes to kill here. I want to make like a quick freehand tips video. Maybe it won't be so quick, but anyways, like a tips video, because there's certain ways you can hold the blade and stuff so your fingers will actually hit the stone before you mar up the edge of your knife. And if you want to, you can put tape on your knife and stuff. I would just suggest starting with a anything cheap, even an M-Tech or anything like that. Maybe not quite that cheap because you want a good steel. Maybe like a case, some kind of cheaper case knife or something. This is what I got in my pocket today, along with my D2 Millie. Love these knives. Makes a great pair. they're not stainless. Imagine that. Really been digging that case. That'll be for another video. Anyways, so yeah, a lot of people want to know where to get started. Mostly the newer people to knives. I say stay away from the systems, the higher end systems. Definitely don't go to eBay and order that Chinese knockoff of the Edge Pro. It may work just as well, but I mean, I'm not going to be the moral police or whatever. I wouldn't do that. It's a knockoff. I think it was his name, Ben Dale, who makes the Edge Pro system. I don't know. Whatever. If you don't know, there's a knockoff Edge Pro on eBay. I think I hadn't looked at it in a while, but it's like, I think 30 or 40, maybe $50. It's a lot cheaper than the real deal. But anyways, I suggest if you're beginning, stay away from that. Your money would be a lot better spent on stones, even like introductory stones. There's whole forums devoted to sharpening, and I can point you there, blade forums. You probably already know about them. And cheap knives, and just experience of sharpening knives. You'll get there, and eventually, and it won't take long. I think it'll surprise you how long, how fast it'll happen. You'll be putting on edges that look like Edge Pro edges, totally freehand, like this, if you can see. Well, I've been using this. This blade is dirtier than heck. That's real life, though. I don't clean my blades all that often. When I put them away, I do, but they don't stay pristine and with oil and stuff. I just don't got time to fool with it. That'll happen pretty fast. I think when I start sharpening freehand, I was doing edges like that within the first month. So, it's going to take a little bit of time. But once you have that skill, you can literally go anywhere. Like, I could jump into, or anybody who can freehand, could jump into the back of a restaurant or whatever and use that tri-hone and sharpen up their blades. You might not get that mirror edge just because their stones will not polish that high, but you'll get, the best out of for the grit. You'll get the best edge possible. And that's kind of cool. Also, I think there's a lot of other benefits, one being that the human hand, as uniform as this edge looks, it is still slightly convex, and I feel, not that I never done any testing, but for me, slightly convex lasts longer in real world use. That edge lasts longer than an Edge Pro edge, and I've had the Edge Pro. I've never owned the Wicked Edge, but that's why I think even the Sharp Maker is still slightly freehand. So if you're slightly tilting the blade either way, you're still getting that slightly convex edge. So yeah, just in short, I highly recommend buying at least one stone. If you want to jump into the best stone, I would say the Spyderco, I think it's the 306 Ultra Fine, or you could get the smaller Ultra Fine, or find a stone that will polish, a higher grit stone, because what you're going to do and what you'll find out is as you're freehanding your edge to learn, the edge will start to become shiny, and you'll get to see exactly how you're holding your angles. You'll see exactly how you need to swipe on the stone and this and that. Plus, if you do mess up, it's a lot slower and harder to mess up. So I'm saying, you have a high grit diamond DMT extra coarse, one wrong slip, and you possibly have trashed what you've been working on. But a high grit stone, that's going to take a long time, and you won't mess up that many times. So anyways, just don't be scared. I mean, I know most of you guys watch this for entertainment. That was going to be another question. I guess this video would be for two. Do you guys mostly watch YouTube for, YouTube on our knife community, for information? Well, I guess it's three different things. Information, or do you do it for entertainment, or do you do it just to see things that you might want to buy? Like sometimes certain well-known YouTuber I have to turn the volume off, you know, when you just kind of check the video out without the volume on. Not fancy. Anyways, so do you guys come for entertainment or do you come for information? Maybe both. I don't know. I'm just curious. Because I know a lot of people have a lot larger collection than me and know a lot more than I do. So I understand that. Alright guys, I appreciate your time. And if you haven't, go grab a cheap knife and freehand. See ya.